Hey everyone, you're watching a sample that's coming from our Home Health Marketing Bootcamp. That's right, over 7 hours of amazing content that's going to be able to help you guys learn what steps you need to take in order to become that preferred provider. So just want to let you guys know, please make sure you stop by 10xpatientreferrals.com and sign up for this bootcamp. It is only available for a limited time at this moment. The number one main problem on why your company is not getting the referrals that you want. The number one reason that you guys are not getting patients, you're not seeing success that you guys want to see, and the reason for that is that nobody knows you guys exist. It really is the truth. Just because that, we have an office, we got approved by JCO, by CHAPS, we got approved by the state of Florida, Illinois, California, New York, whatever it is. Just because you have a license, just because you have a flyer, a website, that right there is not enough. The whole adage of if you build it, they will come. The truth is they will not come if you build it. You need to go out there and grab them to come to your office. Right? It's like people will say, well, we do Facebook marketing or not even Facebook marketing. We have a Facebook page, right? But it's not working for us. Well, did you advertise? Well, no. Well, think about Facebook as pretty much having an office space. Just because you have an office space, you have a product, that doesn't mean that people will use the product if they don't know you exist. There may be foot traffic sometimes, right? The organic reach, let's say in the internet. But that does not mean that they're going to call you guys out. So we need to have the right strategies, right? We need to really look at that. Just imagine, for example, Target. Just imagine Target, right? The Walmart's competition, Amazon's competition, whatever, right? Do you think Target would be where they are if they did not advertise? No, they won't. So they advertise out there. That's how they grew. Walmart was one place back in the days, and then now it's one of the largest, retail box operators out there. Now let's even make it more simple, all right? So let's say, for example, right now, I want you to think of a pizza place in your local area. You want to order pizza, think about it. Now, I just want to be able to make and help you guys make sense of things, right? Things. So think about a pizza place. Now, here's a couple rules. You can't say Pizza Hut, you can't say Domino's, you can't say Little Caesars, you can't say Papa John's, right? Or Jet's Pizza, if you're in Florida or some other locations, right? So those are the typical pizza places that we all know, right? Because they advertise a lot. We receive mailers, we see commercials, we see it in Facebook, we see it in Instagram, we see it in so many of the different marketing mediums out there that there's brand recognition. Now I want you to think about, what are the top 5 other pizza places in your area, if you want to order pizza, that are not the big box stores, right? Think about it. Most of us are not going to be able to name the next 5 in the list because the first 5 of the companies blanket the marketing space to let themselves known. And that's what's happening with us, is that there's so many clout, there's so many competition out there, and then we do a minimal, or not even close to minimal job on marketing our companies. So really the truth is, that's why we're not getting referrals, is because we are not doing a good job on letting people know that we actually exist, that we're open for business. And there are countless times that we're already getting referrals from a certain company, from a certain person, but they're not giving us more referrals because they don't know that we can do certain things that's even better than the other competitions. Because most referral sources are more likely referring to more than 3 agencies, right? It's very rare where some doctors are just referring to one home health agency. And when that's happening, I'm not even going to target that doctor as well. And there's ways to find that out. So that number one reason is what again? People don't know we actually exist, right? And so when they don't know, what if I can show you how to be able to be known and to have the presence, to stand out? And that's the goal of this whole training for you guys, is to have that. There's a laws of numbers here, right? It's called the 10% rule. Now here's the part. There are 3 things in order to be able to get a facility to start referring patients to you guys. Number 1, the first thing is they must know you then they must like you, and then they must trust you. And it's on that third attempt that you're going to get the referrals, because they want to trust you. Now, you may get a referral between the like and trust, like right smack in the middle, because they just want to give you a try and say, well, let me see if I can end up trusting this person, so let me give them one referral. And then a lot of agencies will actually mess up that one referral, or when they refer them that hard case, because typically your first referral from a new referral source will give you a really bad referral. That is completely the truth. I'll say 99% of the time, because they're testing you. They're putting something in front of you and they're going to say, can this person grab this and roll with it and help this patient? So we need to understand that that's going to happen sometimes. Okay, so when we start talking about the 10% rule, meaning that let's say you go to 100 places, right? If you go to 100 places, right, what's end up going to happening is only 10 of those 100 people are going to end up knowing who you are. Right? Think about it. Have you met somebody before, but then you forgot their name already? How many times has that happened to you? That you see them again and you're like, what's your name again? I know you're friends with Ann, but what was your name again? Right? That happens to us a lot. We know somebody, we're kind of familiar, but we don't really know who you are. So let's say you go to you go visit 100 potential referral sources, and that first time visit, only one visit. What ends up happening is only 10% are going to end up knowing who you are really after you leave. Because it's very rare that you're going to get a referral the very same time, the very first time you meet somebody. It really is. It's very rare. So now 10 people ends up knowing you. But the truth is, you presented, and the question is, are they going to end up liking you? So more likely only 10% of that 10 people that ends up knowing you is going to like you. So now you're left to only one person liking you. And remember, the chance of that person referring to you is very slim and none, because they must trust you. Now, like I said, a person who likes you may even give you that initial offer, that initial referral, right, to trust and try you out, but it's very rare. So they must first trust you. So 10% of the one person that like you is only at 0.1. 0.1. So think about that. You visit 100 places once, and there is a 0.1 chance out of the 100 that you're going to actually get a referral. And so our goal when we go in, when we market our company, is to, number one, when we meet people to present our services, is to bring enough value that they are going to trust us. And how do we do that? Is we need to listen and pay attention, ask the right questions. Typically a lot of marketers, a lot of, agency owners will go out there marketing. When they get asked, tell me about your company, we are normally going to jump into the whole hoops of the wrong way of marketing. We're going to say, I'm so-and-so with ABC Home Health. We provide skilled nursing, physical therapy, so-and-so. These are the services we offer. We definitely want to see if you can try us out. The problem is we're automatically asking for that referral because we think that we presented, we think that we did such a great job that they should start referring to us. When that right there is the number one mistake of presenting, is to all of a sudden not give enough value that you think you can ask for a referral. Just because you came in the door, just because you gave them the pens, just because you gave them mugs, just because maybe you brought some donuts, or just because even you did some lunch and learns. It is completely far from the truth that that's what you need to do. It's about building value. There's a book, and I'm probably going to reference this book several times in this whole training, called Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk. And his whole concept is that everyone is always trying to do the right hook, getting that sale, getting that referral. When the truth is, we need to jab a couple times. I mean, if you watch boxing, I'm not too sure if you watch boxing, but in boxing they say, jabbing is probably one of the most important punches, even though it's not as strong. It sets up for you to create the right hook, to the knockout punch, as they may say. So just like in marketing, the jabs that we give are the value that we can provide. The things that we can provide for them, the ones that we can say, hey, this is who we are, this is what we're about, this is how we can help you, this is how we can help your patients, this is how we can ease the process of you referring a patient to a company like ours. And then eventually, if you give so much value first, then what's going to end up happening is in turn, you are then going to get that referral. And you might not even have to give them the right hook and say, hey, try us out. The truth is, I don't ask a place to refer patients to us until I visit them at least 3 or 4 times. In my team and I, the people that I train or companies that we actually consult for, we teach them, you shouldn't ask for a referral the very first time. You going up there, you being a home health agency, a home care hospice agency, it already should be clear enough that you want patients. What you need to do is you need to build value, because people that you know right now, people that you love, people that you respect, people that is surrounding you right now, you trust them because they did something for you that earned your trust. So we can't expect people to trust us if we have not earned their trust fully yet. Brought to you by our partners at homecareansweringservice.com and medicationreminderprogram.com. So medicationreminder.com, what they do is they can actually call your patients twice a day to remind them to take their medications. This lessens the chance of them being readmitted to the hospital. At the very same time, it provides value. It lets you show your referral sources that you are different, that you want to provide more services for your patients. It works amazingly for home care, especially with home health agencies. So look into this. It's a great thing for you to add for your company. They have 3 different plans, but later on we're going to share with you guys a way to be able to save even more. The next one, homecareansweringservice.com. Listen, at nighttime when you get a call from a patient or maybe even potential referral source on the weekends, sometimes you're not able to answer the call right away. At the very same time as you can save money, instead of hiring somebody to do your call answering, you can have homecareansweringservice.com handle this for you guys. At a low basic plan of $39 a month, they will handle your calls, especially in the weekends, especially at nighttime. You may have a manager on duty who's in charge of that phone, but at the very same time, at nighttime, they may not be able to answer the phones for you. So sometimes when a patient calls at night, a family member, if you miss that call, they may end up in the hospital or you may lose that potential referral. Now, don't forget, we have our live marketing bootcamp events happening all over the United States, but we have now our online marketing bootcamp available, so make sure you take advantage of that. Go to 10xpatientreferrals.com and check them out. So these are some of the cities that we're holding a lot of our events. We rescheduled them because of the whole COVID scare. Please make sure that you pay attention. The dates may change at this very moment, but please check with us. Now, here is how you can save some time. So at 10xpatientreferrals.com, we have an online learning platform, teaches you everything about marketing. Okay, so we have 3 different packages. As you guys can see, if you guys choose the gold plan or the platinum plan, you're going to be able to get some free service from Home Care Answering Service as well as Medication Reminder Program. But if you just choose the silver plan, it's still great. You're still going to get 25% off the Medication Reminder Program or 25% off on the answering service. So please, 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 please let us know how we can actually help you. This is Michael with Home Health Success Academy. Always understand, marketing is easy when you know what you're doing.